it came to December now, and my period was meant to come, and it wasn't coming. I was like, yo. Yeah, I was like, ah. What's good, guys? It's Aida, and welcome back to another video. If you guys are not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I post videos every Tuesdays and Saturdays, and also make sure to hit that notification bell so you can be notified each time I post. So this video is really important to me. I feel like I've been thinking about doing it for a while, but now for some reason something is telling me, yo, Aida, post a video on it now, because now is the time. So here goes nothing. Disclaimer, this video will be kind of TMI, I guess. If you're uncomfortable talking about periods, if you're uncomfortable talking about sex, if you're uncomfortable talking about contraception and that kind of thing, if you hear the word sex and you cringe, best to turn off this video and come back later in life. And by the way, I know you can see the light in the background. Just think of it as a behind the scenes kind of thing where you can see my setup going on. Yes, I've got a ring light, guys. Back in January of 2012, I decided to take matters into my own hands and to go on a hormonal contraception. Is it hormonal contraceptive or contraception? I was like, you know what, I need to feel more in control of my body, I need to feel more secure. So I decided to go to the clinic and discuss my options. In my mind, I was gonna get the coil or some kind of thing up there to, you know, block the little swimmies from getting up to the little prize. But when I got there, they kind of suggested that I go on the pill. I can't even pronounce it. Regividon, I guess. Regividon. I was prescribed this. I was on it for 5 years, so this was the only one I was taking. First they gave me 1 pack, and each pack comes with 3 of these. So these are 21-day pills, which you take for 21 days. Then after the packet is done, you take a break for 7 days, and you come back on it. And during that break, you get like an artificial period where it like mocks a period, I guess. It's like it just, I don't know, some kind of blood comes out of you. I knew when my periods were coming, I knew that I could skip a period by just continuing them to the next pack straight away. So I did that a couple of times. It was just really like convenient. I think the key word here, guys, is convenience, because that's what sells. Like, that's what people want. They don't want to be, you know, in the moment and then say, wait, have you got a dome on though? It was like hella convenient. I knew that I could take it myself. I had an alarm for the first few months. I set an alarm at night time to take it. And you know, I'm really responsible in that sense. Like, I know I didn't want to get pregnant, so I knew that I had to take my pill on time every day. I didn't miss a day, nothing. Like, I was always on it. I was on that for, like I said, 5 years. And to be honest, if you had asked me within the first few years if I would recommend the pill, I'd be like, yeah, like, do it. You can do whatever you want, you know when your periods are coming. Like, I didn't have any bad side effects. But bearing in mind, the whole time my boyfriend was like, I don't like the pill. I don't like that you put things in your body, it's gonna mess you up in the future. I was like, chill, man. Google said it's fine, man. If I want to get pregnant later, it's fine. If you go back to my old videos, like the whole time I've been posting on this YouTube channel, I was on the pill. So from the first video until probably the end of last year, you will see how my skin changed. Like, during uni, my skin was fresh. But the thing with me is, I've never had good skin. Either I've had eczema, which I've managed to cure. If you haven't seen my eczema video, look at that. And I was hella insecure about that. Or I had like loads of spots on my chest and I was insecure about that. And then once I managed to clear all the other things, acne wants to come into my life. So it's like, whenever I sort out one thing, another thing comes, another thing comes, another thing comes. In about October 2016, I decided to come off the pill. I decided to see what life would be like without the pill. I was like, you know what? I want to know if I can have an actual period after I come off. I was off it for about 3 months, I think. And mine did come around at the time that I wanted it to come. I started to notice like acne. I just started getting acne all down my jawline here. And then it started to spread all here. Like, if you watch my later videos, you'll see my face is full of spots. My skin like progressively just gets worse and worse and worse. And it was really getting to a point where I was like, you know what, I'm going back on the pill. So I went back on the pill to kind of help my spots, and because not being on it is hella inconveniencing. I was just stressed. I didn't trust condoms. I feel more at peace when I'm on the pill. So I went back on it, and my boyfriend was not happy about that. My acne continued. It continued. I tell you, it really got me down. It really started to get me down. And then fast forward to October 2017, so last year, I decided, you know what, I'm done. I had become vegan and I was done taking pills. I was done doing all this madness to my body. I started looking into natural forms of contraception, and I found natural cycles, which I'll do a whole nother video on, but I've been on natural cycles since the end of October. And I found that, and I was like, you know what, to my boyfriend, I was like, listen, this is a natural form of contraception. It's a bit risky, it's a bit scary. It's a bit scary to be like, yo, let's not do it with anything, because with natural cycles, it's like, it tells you what days are safe to do it without any kind of contraception and what days aren't. And those days you use a condom, which I was okay, you kind of get the best of both worlds. When I came off it in October, I got my first period, my first proper like natural period in November on time. I was like, oh, this is nice, you know, nice to see you down there. Bearing in mind, before I went on contraception, my periods were always regular. The first month, November, it was all good. It came on time, everything. We were trying the natural cycles and we were scared, bruv. I was shook, we were both shook. You know, the feeling like, do we trust this really? If we do, a baby's a blessing, okay? A baby's a blessing. I'm gonna be the rest of my life, you're gonna be with me, so we're good, so. It came to December now, and my period was meant to come, and it wasn't coming. I was like, yo. Yeah, I was like, God, what's going on? And it was just hella late. And I was like, okay. They did say that it might take a while for your period to regulate, but because my November period was fine, I thought, you know, my body's fine. It bounced right back. But no, it was late. It eventually came like months later, it came, and then ever since then, my period has been super irregular, like every 2 months almost irregular. And my acne was just getting worse and worse and worse. And I have pictures, I took pictures of it because I was like, you know what, I was trying all kinds of things. I was putting apple cider vinegar on my face. I was drinking apple cider vinegar. I was using all kind of clays, all kind of scrubs. I was exfoliating. I was doing everything I could find to try and clear my skin. I put turmeric and flipping, was it honey or something on my face to try and get rid of all this acne in my face. And nothing was working. And I got to a point, I was just like to my boyfriend, look, this is really getting me down. I'm actually really starting to feel depressed about my skin. Especially, so I used to have it really badly here. You can see there's still scarring, like I'm still trying to fight the scars and the occasional spots here and there. And for some reason I'm getting these underneath spots. But anyways, here it used to be like proper, what do you call it? Cystic acne, I think it's called. When it's under the skin, bulging, and you get some popping one. It was mad. My face was always full of acne. I was always scratching. Every day, it would just find me doing this, scratching at my skin. I went on acne.org and I saw the prices. I said, hey, I live in the UK. Shipping here is like double the price of the actual product. So that was not going to happen. I saw it, I was like, yo, these look good, but it ain't for me because I ain't paying for that. Luckily, like a blog site, a blog page to this website where it has like I don't remember his name. The guy who kind of runs it, I guess, he has like a list of products that you can buy at the drugstore, like Boots or wherever you guys, like whatever country you're in, you can just go down to the shop and buy it. I was like, okay. So he was listing down all these products and like the kind of ingredients that you're looking for, kind of ingredients you're not looking for. And then I found a few and I started to use it. And bear in mind, I bought one of them from eBay for like £3. And that worked wonders. Oh, I'm gonna do a whole nother video on my skincare regime. It's basically cleared up. A few weeks later, my boyfriend's like, Ida, your skin's clear. Like, what's going on? It's actually clear. I was like, yo, I was waiting for someone to say that because I feel like it has. And now you're saying it, that means it has. I was on a Facebook group and someone was asking, what's your experience of being on the pill? Like as a forum question. So I answered, I said, yeah, I got really irregular periods and acne on my face, my jawline. And she was like, listen, maybe you might have, I'm not a doctor, but it sounds like you have PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. I was like, don't scare me, please. Because you can develop like post-pill PCOS, which I am going to the doctor to double check, because just in case, you know, just to be safe, to rule it out, because I don't want to have any complications when I'm trying to get pregnant in the future. I want to be able to just attempt and maybe try a few times and it happens. But it is a thing where the pill has caused infertility in some women. Some women have actually come off of the pill hoping to conceive and not been able to because their periods are really, really irregular. And then that started to scare me. So I decided to go to Instagram and I did a poll where I asked people if they've been on hormonal contraception and what their views are on it. And the majority of women said to stay far away. And then I asked people, you know, you can do the questions thing on Instagram as well, for their experience, if they've come off of it. And the majority of people had negative experience. I know some people who were on it and then they started to develop depression, their mood swings were really, really bad, and it really makes me think, why they push it so much, you know? There are more natural methods. Why is it that they don't talk to you about the potential side effects after coming off of it? But I just remember things like, oh, you might gain weight, you might develop a blood clot. If you do, then see your doctor. If your pain, your legs start to hurt. I had loads of really bad chest pains. Oh my God, there was a time I went to A&E because my heart, like, I couldn't take deep breaths. It sometimes still happens to me nowadays, but it used to happen really, like, frequently back in the days when I was on the pill. And I couldn't, like, even like taking a deep breath, I felt like something stabbing my chest, like. And one of the questions he asked me is, are you on any kind of pill, like any kind of contraception? I was like, yeah, I am. And then it clicked, like, is this one of the side effects? Let me know down below if you have any experiences with hormonal contraceptions, with the pills, whether it's injections, whether it's an implant in your arm, whether it's the coil. What else is there? I don't know what else there is. But yeah, I want to know your experiences, if you're still on it, or if you're thinking of going off of it, or if you're off of it, how was it? How's your life after being off of it? How regular are your periods, please? Let me know. That's the end of this video, guys. Please remember to subscribe if you're not subscribed. I post videos every Tuesdays and Saturdays, and I will see you guys next time. Peace, love, and light.